Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, PrincetonTrader.com, here with your Wednesday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, so I wrote up on the chart this morning. Today is about follow through. Now, it can be bullish follow through, it could be bearish follow through. What we saw yesterday was we finally saw somebody get involved outside of this trading range. So you had a potential range break yesterday. You saw it move up into the 2139, 2140 area, basically the area of the daily pivot, and you've seen it come off another 10, 11 handles from there. As we get on the hourly chart, we've talked about the bulls were struggling to hold highs. That finally bit them. They tested and held weekly pivot here. They tested weekly, monthly pivot here, and it broke. And when it broke hard and came down into the support zone. The support zone had been a great place to get long in the past, but what happened this time was it broke through. And when it broke through to the tune of about 10 handles. We made a low here, 21.75. The bulls rallied up off of it, but they didn't convert the daily pivot. So we've seen it pull back here. And what we find ourselves in, are we going to get a higher low here versus here, higher low, or are we going to get a lower low? If we get a lower low, then just the reality of price is we're going to engage this lower Bollinger Band in the 21-24 area. If we do that, then the chances of starting to get some price expansion, in this case it would be downward, are pretty good. So today's a pretty important day. And the thing I would say is, I entitled yesterday, don't let, or don't get lulled to sleep. Don't get lulled to sleep. Just when you think this market will not move, it will move, and it will move in a big way, because compression can only last for so long before prices got to expand. So what am I going to do today? Well, I've got some shorts working, and I'm going to let those continue to work, but I want to see what the reaction is if we get back down closer to that 20, 21, 21 area. Is it a situation where we've seen the bears so many times in the past just allow these really textbook, ultra basic matching low situations, double bottom situations to happen? If that's the case, then you're going to see dip buyers rushing in as quickly as they can to push it right back up. So if we continue to proceed down, and we're trading in the 27s, what you're going to need to see is you're going to need to see this get broken significantly, just like the support zone yesterday was broken significantly. Now, they ran it back up, and that's important to remember. Dip buyers are not just going to walk away. It's not going to take a couple of days of downside price action to make everybody take their ball, their dip buying ball, and go home, so to speak. But once you get into a band ride situation, what you tend to see is people step aside and say, okay, well, we'll find some value lower, and that's how price expands. We're in that battle right now. The bulls want to hold this. They want to hold the 21s. They want to get back above. They need to get back above weekly pivot, and they need to make a higher weekly high. Weekly high right now is up at 63.5. That's where we failed Monday morning. We traded 40 handles down off of that. So, today. I can't stress how important today can potentially be in order to establish which side is going to follow through. Are the bears going to follow through on yesterday morning, or are the bulls going to follow through on yesterday afternoon? All right. Everybody have a fantastic day. Follow us at Twitter at Princeton Trader. Check out the website, PrincetonTrader.com. Come check out the chat room. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trade them well, everybody.